Hello everyone, welcome to Always Naturally Me. It's your girl Angela and I'm back. And let's start with how long I've been away. I am so sorry that I have not been more frequent and more visible on my YouTube channel. I apologize for that. I want to thank all of you all who have subscribed to the channel in the last, I would say, month or a few weeks ago. I noticed that I had some new subscribees. So welcome to Always Naturally Me. And I thank you guys who have been rocking with me for a while. It's been a little over a year since I started my vlog, starting out with the transition from being a loose natural to locked. And so those of you who have been with me from day one, thank you so much for your patience. I know I haven't been here in a while, and those of you who are new to the channel, make sure you go back and check out some of the old videos, and then stay tuned for the new videos to come. I will not be taking such a huge break coming here in the future. Just things in life have been happening, got busy with my son's new school. It's a little bit more, how can I say this? They require a little bit more from the parents at this particular school that my son goes to. They try to fast track their students to make sure that they are competitive, which I absolutely love academically. So even though he's a kindergartner this year, homework is required, book reports every month, which is crazy to me. The science project, y'all, if I could break down this science project that my son had to do this past April or March is when it was due, y'all would not believe that this was for a kindergartner. But things like that started happening. My husband and my ministry started picking up, and so life has just kind of been all over the place, and so I neglected my YouTube family, and I apologize. It won't be happening again. So let's dive right in, you guys. I know y'all see this mohawk is kind of all crazy now. It's about 3 days old now. I just got my hair retwisted Friday morning just to get my new growth retwisted and tightened, but my lactician decided to do a style for me, and it was crazy because we were both on the same wavelength as to what style I was getting. It was crazy because I'm like, I want a mohawk, but I know Kalima not gonna do it because she hates to do perm rods. That's just her thing. She does not like to perm rod hair, and I knew I wanted the middle to be curly, and so I was like dreading to tell her that I wanted a mohawk. So when we started talking about what I was gonna do with my hair this weekend, and I showed her the picture of what I wanted, and she was like, Angela, shut up. And I'm like, what? She was like, because I was driving down Jefferson, and that's the street here in Detroit, Michigan, for all of you all who are my out-of-town viewers. Jefferson is a main street that goes to downtown Detroit, but she's driving down Jefferson, and she was like, I'm giving her a mohawk today. And I was like, wow, that's just kind of crazy. But let me kind of give y'all, I still have not mastered turning around and showing you guys the back of my hair, and it's been almost a year and a half, but I'm gonna manually turn myself. So here we go. This is how the back looks. Hopefully you can see that. Some of the curls kind of fell back there because my hair was not completely dry. When I came out of the dryer, I was a little impatient, and my son had a 2 o'clock dentist appointment, so I had to go, but I was under the dryer for about an hour and a half, so some of the locks in the back did not completely dry with the perm rod in it, so like you can see, this one right here is just completely straight. Like, there's no curl. There's no curl in there. But what I'm going to do, and this is something you can do if you ever try a curly style in your locks, and you're not able to sit and let it dry all the way through before taking the rods out, because letting it dry all the way through with the perm rods in is what holds your curl for a longer period of time. Some people can hold their curl all the way till they wash their hair again, which that's the point I'm trying to get to. But so what you can do, let me go back to my original point, is get you some perm rods. Like, if you get your hair professionally styled like I do, you can do things in between styling to get keep your style. So I'm gonna go get me some perm rods, and she told me what size to get, and that way I can wrap the hair around the perm rod and sleep in it. So even though I'm not re-wetting my hair, because you know it's easier for those of you who do style your locks. It's easier to style your locks when they're wet. So out of a fresh wash, or you know if you want to dampen your hair, it's easier to style it, especially in curls, that way. But if you don't have time to do that and let it dry all the way through, you can sleep in your perm rods or flexi twist or bantu knots or braids, whatever you do to wave or curl your locks. If you sleep in it overnight, then it's more inclined to stay in the curl that you're trying to do. So that's what I'm going to do. Probably it's Memorial Day tomorrow, so probably not tomorrow. Some beauty supplies might be open. But anyway, I digress. I'm going to get me some perm rods this week so that I can curl my locks up again and just sleep in it so that it will tighten the curl back up in some of the ones that have fallen. It is extremely hot here in Michigan right now. Like, we are experiencing 90+ degree weather, so the humidity, the sweats, just all of that is also causing my curls to fall out a little bit more. But I mean, I'm not super bummed about that, because you know the style is still, like, they're not going to completely fall. Like, even if they just look crinkly, the mohawk style, like you guys can see, she really twisted this part, the flat twist of it, really good. So that's going to stay regardless. So my locks will just do whatever they want to do within that style, and that'll be okay too. So what's going on in Angela's lock journey at a year and 5 months? Can you guys believe that? We are a year and 5 months into this journey. We will be officially a year and a half. I want to say June 14th. I think that's the year and a half mark. January, February, March, April, May, June. No, July. So July 14th is the year and a half mark. And I can't believe that we're that close. So let's kind of backtrack and give you some of what I was feeling in the beginning. Like, I'm not going to go too much into that. That's a year's worth of video. So if you're interested in my beginning of my journey, what I was feeling back then, what are some of the emotional and spiritual, if you will, transitions that I went through, go all the way back. Go all the way back to day one, even to the video where I discussed why I was locking my hair. So my hair wasn't even locked yet. I think I had my loose, natural, all over the place, and I was showing you guys my hair. So go all the way back there. But where am I at now? It's so interesting because my best friend, she actually told me that she believes that I'm truly who I am now. Like, and then my nephew told me, like, he said he was on my Instagram page, and he was going back to some of my pictures before I had locks. So when I used to wear my hair either pressed out or afroed out or just loose natural styles, he was like, I don't even remember that, Angela. Like, this is who you are. This is who I know. And it's so interesting because that's how I feel. Like, even when I look back at my pictures with my loose natural hair, I mean, I remember that person because I'm still her in a lot of ways, but I just feel like I'm a truer version of myself now with locks. Like, I can't even imagine not having my hair locked at this point. I don't regret locking my hair in the least bit. Like, I don't know if anybody who's really taken this journey and did it seriously and really examined themselves before embarking on it would ever regret it. Like, I mean, and that's just my take. You know, everybody is different. There are some people who lock their hair like, I should have never done that. But I guess I feel like if you truly asked yourself the questions before doing it and really did some soul searching as to why you wanted to, and then still took the steps to do it, you would not regret it. But if you didn't do that, prior research or prior soul searching or prior really investigating yourself and making sure this was the journey for you, and then you did it, then I could see there being some regret at the end. Because I just don't think that this is a journey for the squeamish. It's not a hairstyle, if you will. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't think locks is a hairstyle. I think what my locks are doing right now is a hairstyle, but when my locks are just free and down and just loose. Like, that's not a hairstyle to me. To me, it's a part of my identity. It's a part of who I am. It's part of, how I express myself outwardly. I think it's more to it than just a hairstyle, and I'm finding that out more and more as I go along. Because, like I said, I'm only a year and a half, so I'm still a newbie to this. I would in no way, shape, or form say that I'm a professional at this point. Do I know a lot more about myself? Absolutely. Do I know quite a bit about locks just through my own experience with them? I would say yes, but I don't think that I'm a professional. But another question that I have been asked in this last year and a half is, how long do I think I will let them grow? I want to see how long they can get. Like, I really do want to see how long my locks can get. I don't plan on reevaluating locks again for another 15 years. I will be 35 this summer. Yes, that's a milestone for me. Like, that's crazy for me to even think that I'll be 35. But anyway, I'll be 35 this summer. So I said that when I am 50 is when I will kind of reevaluate where I'm at. Do I still feel like, my locks are where I should be, or do I think I cut them all off and go for a really, short, tapered cut? I don't know. But I think the reevaluation will come in 15 years. And I think in that amount of time, I would have, embraced all that I needed to embrace in this journey. And I'm speculating because I don't know where I'll be in 15 years. Only God knows that. So, but I'm speculating that in 15 years, I would have embraced everything that I need to embrace through this journey, about myself, about life, about just kind of where I am, because by then I'll be 50. Like, that's crazy to think too, that I'll be 50. But I just think that's a good kind of stamp to say, hey, where do we go from here? Where is your life right now? What have you accomplished? What have you experienced? What have you learned? Like, all of those things I think will be, I do that every year though. I go through, my husband and I both, we have a year in, well, probably a year beginning, because we do it at the first of every year, where we just kind of reevaluate everything about our life, from professional to our relationship as husband and wife, to our family, including our son, and then our spiritual goals, and then just kind of what we want to see happen in the next year, in this year that we're embarking on. So we go through those things every year, but I think at that 50 mark, I will be doing a more self-in-tuned recap of my life and my lock journey and everything, and just seeing where I want to go from there. But so yeah, I'm not going to keep you guys really long tonight. I just wanted to jump on here. It's been quite a while. I don't even know. I would have to look back at my last video to see how long it's been since I've talked to you guys, and that's too long. So with that being said, I want you guys to stay tuned, because there's going to be all kind of videos that will pop up. Obviously, they're going to stay in tune with the Always Naturally Me brand and our focus, which is just me, real and uncensored. You're going to see a lot more of my husband on. I know I introduced him to you guys a few videos back on a Team Jackson Tuesday, and we are going to do more of those. I am not going to say that we'll be on every week. I have to, we kind of have to map out our timing again, but definitely no more than 2 weeks in between videos, because I do want us to get reacquainted. I want you guys to feel free to comment, ask questions about whatever, whatever it is. I am an open book. I have no problem being transparent. So if there are things that you want to know about my lock journey, questions you have about relationships, questions you have about mommyhood, parenting in general, obviously I can only talk about things that I experience myself. So because I am a mommy, because I do have locks, because I am married, I feel like I can answer questions in those arena as it pertains to me myself. Big ups to my husband and I. We will be 7 years married next month, so we'll probably do a special like 7 year anniversary vlog and invite you in on that night. So stay tuned. We're just gonna have fun, and I am looking forward to, like I said, reacquainting myself with my channel and just really diving back in and being there to meet new people and to connect with older people, and just, we all can connect and be cool. So, like always, you all be good to others and good will come back to you. And I will check you guys out on the next Always Naturally Me segment. And I don't know what it'll be. It'll be a surprise. I'm not going to time stamp them with different nights and different days. I tried that. That does not really work for me. I'm more of a spontaneous, just whatever hits me at the time. I don't really like to have to pre-plan, and I felt like I had to pre-plan, and it was getting to be too much. And I don't like for this to feel like a chore. I want this to be fun and lighthearted and free-spirited, and so we're just going to jump on when, the mood feels right, and we'll go from there. So I'll talk to you all soon. Love and light.